Hey guys, what's up? Lumpy Ice Cream here. Doing a video on the channel finally. I apologize for the lateness of which these videos are going up. I know I was supposed to do all the videos. I was going to try and do them all within December, get them all up by the new year. That obviously hasn't happened. For those, I'm not sure if I know I've mentioned it in a video, but I'm not exactly sure whether or not I've put those particular videos out. But just for those who don't know, my mother was visiting, and I would go, as she was staying at my nan's house, I would regularly go to my nan's house where she has no internet. So I could not upload videos. I was very busy. I apologize, but hopefully you'll understand. So I figured we'll close off a lumpy new year with a look-see at how we started 2015, and that is by reviewing Arkham Knight. Took me a long time, admittedly. I'm not a skilled gamer, but yeah, we're going to be taking a look at Arkham Knight. I have the steelbook somewhere. I can't fucking find it for the life of me. But yeah, Arkham Knight. I got the collector's edition right here. Really cool statue. Spoils the game, but nonetheless. Alright, so let's fucking talk about this thing. Like I said, I'm not a gamer. I have a very small amount of games and very small amount of interest in games. Hopefully that can expand in the new year. I made a joke with the Tim that we should get a gaming channel just for the pure purpose of entertainment for you guys. I'm sure many of you would love to see me completely rage at shit like that. Got a new shelf. I really like the look of this. I'll probably do a collection video at some point when I actually get the collection fully together. It's a little bit of a hodgepodge at the moment, but hopefully that'll change. But yeah, let's get into this game. I'm going to try and make my content a little more streamlined, a little easier to watch. This will be a little longer of a video, I will admit, because I have a lot of feelings towards Arkham Knight. Now, my experience with the Arkham franchise is very small. I've only played a little bit of Arkham Knight, not Arkham Knight, Arkham City, rather. And, yeah, but I definitely want to go back in and delve into that franchise, and, sorry, there's just something that's popped up. Close that. But yeah, definitely want to broaden my horizons and go back and play this game. These games. Okay, so, where should I start? I guess we can start off talking about the story. Now, it did take me a little, well, not a little over, nearly 6 months to finish the game, 100% finish, with the Riddler trophies and all of that. Albeit, a few of those months were spent not playing the game after I was spoiled, which just will be a spoiler review. After I was spoiled on the identity of Arkham Knight, I clicked on a video. Wasn't even anything to do with Arkham Knight. It was about the Jason Todd being the Joker rumors, and the person spoiled in the video the identity of the Arkham Knight, which he should have, he should have thought that through, and been a little bit more considerate. I know I've probably spoiled some shit before for people, and for that I apologize, but yeah, he should have known better than to put that in there. But yeah, so yeah, a few of those months I had lost interest in the game. All the mystery was gone for me, and because I didn't know at all. I was completely oblivious that it was going to be Jason Todd. I didn't expect it at all, and then maybe subliminally it was ticking, and it might have come out a little earlier in the game. But if I had gotten later into the game, but we can't know, thanks to that YouTuber, which will remain unnamed. See, I'm not going to tarnish his reputation. It's no. Plus, why would I? So we begin with. I'll just be going through the basic plot from what I can remember. We start off. Well, we don't start off, but we're told that Scarecrow has gotten like a bunch of Batman's enemies, and that including the mysterious Arkham Knight, and they're all going to rally up against Batman. From what I can tell, Riddler's not a part of it, for whatever reason. Riddler's just doing his own Riddler thing. Catwoman also is having no part of this, and Poison Ivy is recruited, but she doesn't want a part of that, and so she's pretty much locked up. So Gotham is evacuated, which is a bone of contention, I guess you could say, for many people in this game. They would have liked if there were some people about. I think it would... See, I don't know, because people have a problem just on its own with the Batmobile and how you can run people over. So if you were running over civilians, I think it's better, and it would make it a logical choice to have Gotham completely void of, civilians. But, okay, so you got the Scarecrow doing his Scarecrow thing. He's going to release fear toxin all over the city. I guess I'll just talk about the characters and how their stories come to an end. So we got the Batman. This is, of course, the final installment in the franchise until probably they'll get greedy and want to make another one. Or they'll make another DC game. God knows. But, yeah, we got that. Batman in this game, voiced by Kevin Conroy, very, very awesome. He's my favorite interpretation of Batman. I mean, Kevin Conroy is not particularly the Arkham universe. I just see when I think of Batman, I think of Kevin Conroy and that voice. That's what I think when I think Batman. Well, that's what I hear when I think Batman. I don't know. But, yeah, turning in another fantastic performance. The fucking suit looks badass. I really like the new Arkham suit. I came across the figure today, but you can't see him. But up the top I got the Nightwing instead, because I love Nightwing. Nightwing's fucking fantastic. He's actually probably my favorite DC character, if I can be honest. But, yeah, Batman is really cool. I like how his story comes to an end. Although I made a little joke about the whole Nightfall protocol. He drops his helmet and that's it. That's the whole protocol. No. But it was just a bit funny when he takes his helmet off and drops it, and he just kind of says, "It's done." Like, that was the whole thing. That's the big Nightfall protocol. I did like how it was called Nightfall. That was very clever. But then, you got, him giving up being Batman. He reveals his identity, and, yeah, overcomes fear. I've seen a few theories running around as to the ending where Batman, or what seems to be Batman, okay, actually, I'll go for the ending, even though you guys will know it. He goes into his mansion. The Batwing lands in Wayne Manor, flanked by fucking news reporters, and they're all there, and they're just like, Bruce, can we get a word? And he just walks inside, closes his door. Alfred's like, do you really want to do this? And it's like, yeah. Alfred closes the door. Boom, the mansion explodes. The game doesn't make clear, I guess you could say, whether that was an assassination, like a full-on, like someone did that, or the more believable thing, that was all a plan. Although it was a bit weird that Alfred does close the door, and then the explosion pretty much happens in an instant. Yeah, I don't see how old Alfred would have got out of that one. But, so yeah. But, then we cut forward to any amount of time later. Commissioner Gordon is now becoming mayor of Gotham. Tim and Barbara. Tim's looking to marry Barbara. He's gonna pop the question because he sends a text through to Gordon saying, bring the ring. So there you go. Then we get a rather Wayne-esque thing at the end where a family goes into an alley and followed by crooks. He takes the pills, and then we get Batman up on the ledge, but he is like surrounded by smoke, and then he just dies down, and he's a fucking demon. I've seen some theories going around as to what this means, and I think the one I believe is that I don't know if, like, Rocksteady came out and never said what it was, but the theory I believe is it's still Bruce Wayne, but because Bruce Wayne's dead, he doesn't need, he can operate fully as Batman now. There is no alter ego, it is just Batman, and he's using a modified scarecrow toxin to induce fear on the victims. And that's why they see him as a demon. So there you go. I like that theory. Although it's kind of weird how they leave it on a kind of cliffhanger when they're closing off the series. But whatever. So I liked how Batman's story came to a kind of, came to an end. They've kind of left it open if they kind of think, okay, we want to do a sequel. If they do, I would like one that isn't so grand scale like this game. I'd like a little bit of a laid back if what I just said about Batman is true, or however they tiptoe around that. The one thing I didn't like is they didn't explain what Dick Grayson was up to. That left me a little bummed out, because, like I said, Nightwing is potentially one of my favourite characters. I don't know why I said potentially. Is probably one of my favourite characters in the DC Universe, and, yeah, kind of upsetting we didn't learn what he was up to. I mean, I presume he's doing his Bloodhaven thing. But, Nightwing's outfit in this game looks fucking awesome. I'm still a little iffy on the full-face mask, but hey, whatever. Tim Drake is a really good character as well. The buzz cut still gets me. I don't know what that's about. It's just a little iffy. Okay, so let's talk a few of the major plot points that happen in the game. The Joker. That I really fucking loved how they incorporated Joker into this, and it's Mark Hamill. Fucking brilliant. Fucking, yeah, I was so happy to see that. I think that's one of the playthrough videos that I put up where Joker comes in for the first time and I was losing my shit. That was fucking fantastic. And even better, in the fucking opening of the game, I didn't realize this until I did Story Mode Plus. The song that's playing is like Under My Skin. Is that what it's called? I don't know what the song's actually called, but I've Got You Under My Skin, or something like that. And it's totally fitting for the role Joker's playing in this game. So I did like how they incorporated, Joker's infected blood is still in Batman, but also Joker sent it out to a bunch of places and some more people got infected. And then this ties in Harley Quinn. Harley Quinn is aware of this, and then she comes in to, like, get all these other Jokers. But then the one that seems to be resistant to all the to the Joker formula comes out of the shell and he's full Joker and kills the rest, and then kills himself when he realizes Batman is one. So there you go. That's also what Robin's doing for pretty much the whole game. He's working on the cure. So yeah. I have not got the chance to play any DLC with the exception of the one that came with the game. So that's the Red Hood one and the Harley Quinn one. I haven't done the Harley Quinn one yet. I'm up to the final Nightwing battle, and it's pretty annoying for me. To be fair, the Red Hood one was annoying for me because their health is so low. Like, they have minimal fucking health. But, yeah. So, that's cool. Oracle seems to be killed early on in the game, but this is a trick. That whole scene is completely tragic. I was kind of upset that... I mean, I didn't want Barbara to die, but... I was kind of upset that most of our characters here left unscathed. Like, our main hero group, the Batman family, is all intact, not one dies, and that left me a little bummed out, I guess. I mean, I know Batman, in the grand scheme of things, is dead, but yeah, I thought that added a lot of weight to the game. Would have made Batman's intentions a lot more fierce. You know, Oracle's just died, and yeah, she's not. Kind of a cop-out, if you ask me. I'm really upset at that. Alright, Poison Ivy is the character who dies in this game. I thought that was a little upsetting. Not that Poison Ivy is one of my favourite characters by any means. She's perfectly fine. I don't know. Yeah, that was a little sad. But the Barbara one really got me. And then it was just like, nope. Okay. So who else can we talk about? I guess we can talk about all the little side missions you can do, and then the villains that those lead you to. First, we'll talk our main villains. Scarecrow. Really good design. The designs in these games are solid. I really do like them. Let's see. His story rounds off really nicely. He's infected with his own toxin, and yeah. Taken away by GCPD. Yeah, GCPD. Then we have the Arkham Knight. Of course, the massive reveal being he is Jason Todd. That was really clever of them. I mean, I'm sure I would have been fooled had it not been for that video. I did feel his story didn't get resolved. I mean, there's that random ass fucking bit where you're fighting, I can't remember what you're doing, but you're like fighting something, and then out of fucking nowhere, Red Hood comes in. Got fucking the Red Hood costume, Red Hood Arkham Knight costume, because Red Hood gets his own costume later, but he's got the Red Hood fucking Arkham Knight hybrid, and why? What was the point? He just comes in and then leaves, and then that's it. It's fucking stupid. I did fucking like when he takes the helmet off, then his like mask gets damaged, and he takes it off, puts it back down, and then it turns red. That is such a fucking badass moment. And I can't believe I didn't fucking figure this out, because when you look at the Red Hood's mask and you look at the Arkham Knight's, it's the same fucking shape and everything. So it was like right under our noses the whole time. So fuck me, am I right? But yeah, I really did like Cargo Bunny, as I called him. But I did like the design of the Arkham Knight and then Red Hood. Both Red Hoods. Then Red Hood's story is continued in the Arkham episode. I think that's what they're called. Where he kind of goes after Black Mask. I guess this is after the main story. I can only presume. I don't know if Batman's dead at this point. But yeah, Red Hood kills Black Mask. So there we go. Then we have, let's see. One scene that got me a little choked up was the final goodbye between Catwoman and Batman. That was kind of emotional. Fucking Riddler. Oh my fucking god, I hate the Riddler after this game. Fuck me, is he annoying. I presume he's like that in the other games. Oh man, the fucking there's like 315 Riddler trophies. But fucking worse off was, I got them all. Well, not them all. I thought it was all of them. And then it's like, no, there's more at the studios and on the airship. I'm like, fucking great. So I do the ones on the airship, do the ones on the studios, and there's still fucking more. I couldn't fucking win. Could not win. Anyway, okay, so, yeah, fuck Riddler. That's the one character design in the game I don't like. That's, yeah, I don't know why they went with a whole mechanic look. Well, and, no, I'll talk about that with gameplay. Okay, so, with the Joker thing, that came to a really nice conclusion. We get a fucking reference to the animated series with the I am Vengeance, I am the Night, I am Batman. Fucking brilliant. I love that reference. That's like my favorite line of dialogue from any Batman-related thing ever. Next to some days you just can't get rid of a bomb. No. Okay, so we have that. We have Deathstroke pop up for a small bit, which is useless. And again, this is the number one problem I have with the game, which we'll circle back to with gameplay. We have Professor Pig, which is a villain I'm not familiar with, but he's conducting all these murders and stringing them up really creepily. And that all concludes with his Dolatrons, I think, and you're fighting him, and fucked up shit, man. That kind of creeped me out, I'm not gonna lie. Then there's the Man-Bat level, which is quite quick. You have to run into him, essentially, to advance that story. You just have to be lucky enough to hear him fly. You can see him in detective mode, and you got to basically, run into him. And I got fucking jump scared the first time I did. So yeah, fuck that. Firefly pops up. He's the one setting the fires, and he's kind of in cahoots, but not really, with the chief, because, you know, budget cuts. They're gonna fire everyone in the fire department, which makes no fucking sense. Come on. I'm sure you could have found better motivations there. So they're all like, yeah, and then the chief basically goes to Firefly and says, here's all these security codes to these abandoned buildings, burn them down and we'll be back into a task. So you get two little missions there that kind of conjoin into one. You've got to rescue all these firefighters from gangs, and yeah. There's a Penguin side mission, where you work in conjunction with Nightwing, which is really cool, because fucking love Nightwing. Who else? I think there's 12 main villains in the game. Yeah, Two-Face. Yeah, there's 12 in the main lockup. So you got... okay, so you got... I don't think Scarecrow is kept in the main lockup. But you got Deathstroke, Firefly... Nah, I couldn't tell you. Deathstroke, Firefly, Professor Pig, Chief Underhill. Fuck, I'm drawing a blank. Two-Face, Penguin, Riddler. Nah, couldn't tell you guys, sorry. But yeah, you get a nice selection of side missions to do. And yeah. So now that we got, like, the story out of the way, I'd give the story... Honestly, I couldn't tell you guys. I think it's gonna, like, I can't give individual ratings to each different category I'm gonna do, so... Yeah. I'll give the game a score overall. Okay, so, gameplay. Our gameplay here is... half good... No, I can't even say half. It's mostly bad. Let's talk about the good things. Well, the graphics are fantastic. The graphics are absolutely awesome. Even when I finished the game, I found myself gliding around the city just because I thought it was so beautiful. Gliding was one of my favorite things to do in this game. Yeah, the graphics are fantastic. The gameplay, I think the combat could be a little more solid, because in this game you have enemies that have like electricity, and then ones that have shields. I don't know if they're in the other games, but yeah. And then you got these bigger guys. But the thing is, you can't take those guys out with just a punch. Especially the electricity guys. And that's what I hate about the combat here. Is it's like, you know, you gotta like pay attention to what you're doing. But sometimes you can just be flung anywhere. And it's like... Because, yeah. I found myself like just getting really frustrated at most of the combat. I wish it was a little more controlled. But what? And the fucking Riddler robots when you're with Catwoman and you have to like keep switching because she can only hit the red ones and Batman can only hit the blue ones. Fuck, that annoyed me, because I'd be fighting a red one and then she'd jump to a fucking blue one and hit it, and fucking bullshit. So there's that. What other gameplay elements can I talk about? I guess I've gotten my positives out of the way. The one fucking... Oh, sorry. There's some really good detective shit in here. With the Professor Pig murders, you have to, like, scan the body in all the different layers and find the defects to identify the victim. Really fucking good. There are some points where you reconstruct an entire scene and it gets a little bit... Okay, this is reaching that... The fucking... It's like that part in The Dark Knight where they get the fingerprint from the fucking bullet, but they've reconstructed the bullet, and from, like, the brick that... I can't even remember how... That's how stupid it was. It's kind of on that level, but I can forgive it. It's a video game. I can suspend my disbelief a little bit more in a video game. Oh, the one fucking thing that kept pissing me off would be Riddler's stupid fucking annoying voice always popping up on the fucking... throughout the fucking city. It fucking pissed me the fuck off. Fuck. Yeah, fuck the Riddler. I'm done with the Riddler after this. The only one I can fucking find competent is Gotham's Riddler. But whatever. And then I guess we can get to my one fucking problem with the game, and it appears I'm not the only one who feels this. Way too much time spent in the Batmobile. Way too much time spent fighting robotic drones. And it was frustrating. The Cobra tanks... Man, the Cobra tanks pissed me off. You guys know this, if you were watching the playthroughs. I am not a patient person, and you need patience to take those Cobra tanks out. I did not have said patience. And then, here we are, we've finished the game, I'm doing the Deathstroke side mission, only to realise it's another fucking Cobra Tank boss battle. Fucking yay. It would have been fine if there were just like a few drones boss battles and you saved it all for the side missions. That would have, or not all the side missions, but a few of them. Like the ones where you have to go to the mines and put the virus in and then all the drones would come in. That's fine. But there were too many that were taking up the main story itself. It's just bullshit. You did not need... There was no reason to have all of this all these tanks. It's just... It also makes the odds that Batman would defeat every one of these... It kind of gets to an impossible level. You know, he's taking on the... Like, if he's taking on the people then that's fine. But he's also taking on all the fucking drones and all that shit. But yeah, regardless, that is the one problem. Way too much time spent in the fucking tank. Oh, another fucking thing. You'd have guys that would glow green, and when you interrogate them, you would, when you'd interrogate them, they would give you locations to find the Riddler. Well, they should have put something in where you can't knock them out. Because I'd be there, and I'd be, like, fighting, but then I'd keep fucking jumping and knocking out the Riddler goon, which I'm not supposed to do. So, yeah, I found myself getting quite beaten up because I was trying not to knock the guys out. And, yeah. So, yeah, I think I've said everything I can. I do intend on getting the DLC stories, fucking Mr. Freeze, Killer Croc, who else have we got? Ra's al Ghul. I hope we get a Bane one, but if you read the Gotham stories, I think they're called Gotham City stories, you'll know what Bane's up to. But yeah, I really fucking dig, and the one way to my heart in a video game is a character viewer, where you get to view the characters. It's always fucking fun. I love checking those out, and I'm very disappointed when certain games don't have those. Like Dragon Ball Z games, I think should definitely have them. Look at Budokai Tenkaichi 3. In my opinion, that's the best fucking Dragon Ball Z game there is. So yeah, I just think for most games it should be essential to have a character viewer. Excuse the sniffling, guys. So yeah, there we go. 32 minutes, not bad for my first video game review, I guess. To score it out of 10. Well, I definitely had fun playing the game. Sometimes very, very irritated. The story here is decent. The gameplay when you're not in a tank is fine. Gliding is identical. Graphics are beautiful. Sorry, yeah, Hush even appears in the game. Fucking Hush, that was cool. He's disposed of in all of 5 minutes, but, Hush is there nonetheless. Easter egg fucking galore. You get references to The Flash, to Superman, Lex Luthor. You get all this fucking cool shit. And, yeah, absolutely fantastic. Ted Cord, Blue Beetle. Yeah, really fucking cool shit, in this game. Yep, I think, we'll bring this... I keep forgetting to rate it. Look, because a main chunk of this fucking game is in the tanks, that's really a strike against the game, and I'd have to give it a 5.5. I'm sorry, guys, to those of you who love this game. It really felt at times a chore to get through this game, and which would be bad because sometimes I'd really be enjoying myself. I would be really invested in the storyline, and then these fucking tank shit would always bring me down. I mean, they're fucking even incorporated in the Riddler thing, so that's not Riddler. You shouldn't be racing when you're against the Riddler. It's just bullshit. Yeah. So, I mean, I can't speak because I haven't played the other games, but yeah, many people are saying this was a letdown for the end of the franchise, and I'm gonna have to agree despite the fact that I haven't played those. But it will be interesting to go back and play those games. I might do that for the channel. Joel's planning to get his YouTube up. and running. So I don't know when that's happening, but he says he's getting a capture card. So you never know. Once I get another 360, I can do a lot more videos. But yeah, guys, I'm planning to bring out a lot more content this year on all the channels. But I already did a video on that, which will be up before this. So yeah, let me know what you guys thought of Batman Arkham Knight. I had some real fun playing this game and some real frustrations playing this game. Lost a lot of hair playing the game. Took me 6 long months, but whatever. It's finally done. Yeah. But anyway, guys, I thank each and every one of you for watching. If video game reviews are something you'd like to see, just let me know, and I can get those to you. I'm thinking of doing a 2K15 versus 2K16 comparison once all the DLC for 2K16 comes out. That way it'll be a fair shot comparison. So yeah, DLC I think for fucking Mortal Kombat is out. The Combat Pack 2 with the fucking Xenomorph, the fucking Triborg, Boracho. That's fucking brilliant. All of that shit. But yeah, a few things coming out this month. Expect a reaction to the Royal Rumble match. Rob will be joining me for that one. And it's just going to be the match. We're not going to do the whole pay-per-view because we've tried before to do pay-per-view reactions and they never fucking work. So yeah, guys, there's still a few reviews I'm going to try and get to you. I think there's one that is being edited by the Tim. But yeah, I've rambled on a little bit too much now. That's something I'm going to try to work on. No promises. It's probably not going to happen. But yeah, guys, I thank each and every one of you for watching. Please like, subscribe, share, all that cool shit. Follow social media links in the description below. Follow all the channel links in the description below. And I'll see you guys in the next video. God knows when that's going to be, but we'll see. So yeah, guys, until next time, take care. And I'll see you next time. Bye.